How do I look? Great.
Good.
Go figure. Hey, what's going on? This is Jim with Real World PDR. Today we're going to take a look at 5 different tools that you need to start your PDR career. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. So further along in your PDR career, it's okay to be like me. You know where I can get some of these PDR tools, man? But for right now, let's look at some of the basic tools that you need to start your PDR career. Number 1. So the first and most important tool in your PDR arsenal is going to be a light, because you can't fix what you can't see. My 2 favorites are this Stucky mobile light or this Illuminant mobile light. But if you see your career going in the direction of hail, it might be good to get a bigger light like this. If you got some extra coin to spend, grab yourself a big ass hail light and a stand like this Illuminant Fatty. Immediately, a more affordable option is going to be something like the Stucky. Now, the Stucky uses rechargeable batteries that are unique to the light. The other option I have rolling around my shop is going to be the Illuminant. Now, I do like the Illuminants because it uses the same batteries you use for other things like your drill. In my shop, those are DeWalt batteries. When you're purchasing your mobile light, there's going to be options. My personal favorite is warm, cool, warm like this. Now, this Illuminant has 6 different LED strips, so you can set it up however you want to. Really, just don't overthink this. I know people who use all soft lights. I know people who use all cool lights. Right along to number 2. The next tool that you're going to need to look at is some kind of pushing rod. Now, there's a million of them, but you don't need to go crazy at this point in your career. Almost every Dent guy started with something very similar to this. It's budget friendly, plenty strong, and you're going to get a lot of mileage out of it. But wait, you've got options. So we just took a look at the A1 rod. Now, this is a very excellent basic rod to start learning PDR with. If you've got a little more money to spend, I would recommend something like this from Anson. The reason being, this is going to last longer in your career and it's a bit more versatile. This tool is part of the hub system from Anson. You actually have this handle that you can remove, put on, and put in 26 different positions. The reason it might be worth making the investment for one of these hub tools from Anson is once you start buying these hub tools, this same handle can be put on an array of different tools. But that's another video for another day. Also, this rod has a BB tip. Now, this is a nice intermediate tip. It's not too sharp for learning, and furthermore, when you get a little bit more advanced and start using soft tips, this tool also can fit the R4 tips. That's going to provide you a softer push for larger damage. So here we have a nice budget-friendly starter rod and something a little more advanced that'll last a little longer in your career. Now you need to combine these with some kind of leverage tool. This is an edgy hanger from Edgy Tools, but to be quite honest with you, if you're on a budget, a chain with an S-hook attached will work just fine. Bro, nice rod.
I know.
Number 3. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is some kind of glue pulling setup. You don't need this right away, but eventually you're going to want to learn how to glue pull. Here we have 3 different styles of mini lifters. Depending on where you see your career going in PDR, each one of these may have their own benefit. The Keiko mini lifter is really the industry standard and it's a super versatile tool. But if you think that you're going to be chasing hail and that's where your career is going, I would definitely recommend the Lift Right mini lifter. The Lift Right mini lifter is more ergonomic for working on top panels, which is awesome. I find the Keiko mini lifter to be a little bit more versatile, and let me show you why. So this is the standard Keiko mini lifter, as is this, but this one, as you can see, has the crease killer system attached to it. Now, this works as a 1-puller unit, or you could put both of these on these feet, like this. So now what we have is the crease killer system from Keiko. This is awesome. This is a very versatile mini lifter that will grow with you in your PDR career. As far as tabs go, let me tell you, it doesn't really matter. Get a variety pack of just about anything. Here we have some gangrenes, some dentless, some compression tabs. Really, they all work just fine, especially in this beginning stage of your PDR career. So now we've talked about tabs. Let's talk about glue. There is all kinds of PDR glue on the market. We've got glue from Anson, this green glue from Metal Medic, Black Widow glue, Orange Fire glue, root beer glue, some kind of cold weather stuff. Now let me tell you this, do not get overwhelmed. It doesn't matter that much. Personally, in my shop, we are using this green Metal Medic glue more than just about anything. Before that, we were using Tabwell. Some people swear by Menards or Walmart glue. So just get some damn glue. Now as far as your glue gun goes, any old glue gun will work. We've got this one, I'm sure we got it at Harbor Freight or something. We've got this from Dent. We've got the new Trifecta glue gun, but right now when you're just learning, as long as it shoots out hot glue, you're good to go.
Dude, hot GP action.
Ooh. 4. Every bit as important as pushing is knocking down. Now for that you're gonna need some kind of knockdown, either a paddle or a hammer. I have got tons and tons of knockdowns and tons of tips to go with them. I've got literal boxes of paddles laying around the shop. Don't overthink this too much. Something as simple as this Delrin knockdown that you can purchase at A1 will work just fine. As far as your paddle goes, you've got tons of options for that too. You can pick up something like this from Anson at a pretty good bargain. PDR Finesse has a rather legendary paddle. Or if you want to spend a couple $100 at Edgy Tools, you can pick up this. Now that comes with a knockdown in it too. Some people prefer to use something like this. Us Dent guys call this a Craftsman hammer. It's made by the company Vaughn now. You can use this Craftsman hammer much the same way that you use a paddle, like that with your knockdown, but also because it's got these soft rubbery sides on it, you can use it for crown work whenever you get a little bit more advanced. If you have a little bit more money to spend, I would recommend something like the VIP knockdown that has interchangeable tips. So you can put different tips for different situations on your knockdown. As you advance in your PDR career, you're gonna find yourself with dozens of different knockdowns, and if you have a wife, she's gonna find dozens of different knockdowns in the laundry. These were just the ones in my pocket. Number 5. So the next tool that you're gonna need, and you don't need it right away, is going to be a whale tail. Now, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this. Dentcraft makes the best whale tails on the market right now. The one I would recommend is this orange handled, standard size whale tail, because it seems to be the most versatile. Works under hoods, works indoors, works about everywhere. It's great. As your PDR career progresses, you're gonna need to buy more, but for now, when you're just learning, this will do just fine. Number 6. So tool number 6 out of 5 that you're gonna need is a door tool. There's lots of these on the market. Here's a few of my favorites. The first is gonna be the Dent Reaper tool. They also have the Dent Angel. The difference is gonna be the Dent Reaper is sharp, the Dent Angel is more of a blade tip. Second door tool that I would totally recommend for a beginner is gonna be something like this from PDR Finesse. This exact tool has made me so much damn money over the years, and I've had it for years and years and years. One thing I would recommend is if you can swing it, get one with an adjustable handle, because in doing that, you create a more multifunctional tool. Of course, you have the ergonomics, but if you switch that handle around a little bit, look, now you've got a fender tool. When you're first starting out, tools that do more than one job, well, that's gonna be helpful. So coming back around to that hub set that we were talking about earlier, this is a Door Lord from Anson. So that T-handle that we were using before, check this out. Now it works great as a door tool handle. Now, like this is a great adjustable door tool. Same handle, multiple tools. You can see why this is so versatile. Stop, hammer time. Do 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 wop wop whoop whoop wop wop whoop whoop, can't touch this. Do 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 wop wop whoop whoop wop wop, can't touch this. Doesn't feel like copyright infringement. Look at all those hammers. What do you think of those?
Pretty nice.
Tool number 7 out of 5 is going to be a blending hammer, which really you don't need yet, and there's a million of them. We'll touch on that later. That was mostly about the MC Hammer dance.
Pretty good.
Quite good. Number 8.
Dude, you said 5. It's the title of the video.
I'm a dent guy, not a math magician. Write it down.
All right.
So the last thing that you're gonna need is training, like you can find at realworldpdr.com, because now that you have the tools, sure would be nice to know how to use them. I'll show you how to use all of these tools
and more! Britney Spears. Wait.
Do you? Well, tell me about that.
What's wrong with Britney Spears? She's better than Beyonce.
Please.
I knew you'd get all mad.
To start practicing PDR, all you need is tools 1, 2, and 8. It's amazing how long I can keep you busy with just those 3 things. I'll try to link most of these tools in the description below, but if you can't find the tool that you're looking for, Google is your friend.